Well, it's a very complicated thing. I'm disappointed with politicians that argue. I think there needs to be more solidarity between politicians. I don't think our negotiated settlement with Europe is very fair. So I understand why politicians are not happy with it, and I think Europe should be a bit more flexible in their negotiations.
All of us were totally confused. It's a total mess. I mean, we don't know whether it's better to come out, stay in. We're not getting information. We're not getting the proper information. One says one thing, one says another. The actual public, I don't think they've got a clue. But if they go to another vote, I think it'll just be the same. I think they've got to, they've no choice. Yeah. They've tried to go for a vote of no confidence, it didn't work. So, next thing is a general election, and that would just make things worse, because no matter who takes it on, we're in the same position. So whether they just stay where they are and just stay in, I think it'll be an impasse. They won't know what to do. It's a total mess.
Brexit, I think it's just totally confusing at the moment, and I'm not sure how it's going to end up, if I'm honest with you. You know, I really don't know. I mean, hopefully we come out of it the right way. We do, we don't, you know. It's a shame that it's got as far as this, to be quite honest. But, you know, I just really get fed up with listening to the politicians. I think it's like kids in a primary school behaving. You see where I'm coming from?
Well, my opinion is we've said no, we want out, we should just get out. Tell them, basically, and I'm going to put it bluntly, put it where it don't shine anymore, because we were an island before, self-sufficient, we can be an island again. Everybody keeps on about this is going to happen, that's going to happen. No one knows what's going to happen because we've never done it before. And once we've done it, and depending how our country gets on, I think other countries will follow.
No, I don't think there's any reason for her to step down. She won a recent vote of confidence in the House of Parliament. There isn't an obvious successor. I think for the moment, the people who have been involved with negotiations need to carry on with the negotiations.
Well, I don't think it makes any difference whether it's Theresa May or anybody else. I don't think anybody wants to take on the job, because when she took it on, it was going to be a big problem. No matter who took it on, Labour, Conservative, you name it, it doesn't make any difference.
I support Theresa May. I think she's done a good job as far as she could. Considering she didn't want to have Brexit anyway, she was a non-leaver. I think she's done probably the best she can, and I don't see if anyone else takes over from her that they're going to do any better. It's a bit late now, it's coming up to the 29th of March, so, you know.
And are you guys the non-leavers, if I may ask? Or?
No, well, yeah, we're non-leavers.
We were non-leavers.
Yeah,
we thought seriously about it, and I think it's right, but...
Some of them, yes, some no, but we need another Maggie Thatcher that will turn around and say, this is what England's doing, and we're doing it. And stop pussyfooting around for everybody else, because nobody pussyfoots around for England. We have to abide by the laws, and half the other European countries don't. So we're better off away.
I think there may be a small amount, but I really don't think that's much of an issue. It's part of the arrangements in the event of a no deal. We'll take care of that. I don't think that's much. For the majority of people, I don't think it's much of an issue.
No, I think that'll be solved. There might be restrictions in some things to begin with, but I think that'll all be solved. That's obviously if we come out without a deal. But I think that'll all be solved in the long run.
But is there a shortage at the moment?
No, we don't have a shortage at the moment. But I think eventually everything will work out, no matter which way we go. So really, I don't know which way to go either, to be honest with you. There's pros and cons for both things.
I don't think that's going to happen, to be honest. I know some of the supermarkets have said they're stockpiling, but it's only tins and stuff. They can't stockpile the fresh stuff, which we make anyway. So
I mean, we've both worked in the food industry, so we knew that there's a a very low shelf life on fresh food and stuff like that. So I don't think that's going to be a problem. Because, I mean, tins have got a good shelf life on them.
Especially where we live, we grow we buy a lot of our own local vegetables and stuff like that in our shops. So we know that that's not going to stop growing, is it? So,
No.
yeah, that should be all right.
There is stupid fears, yes. But as I said, we were self-sufficient. We can be again. It's just stupid gossip to make people re-vote and say stay in because it suits the hierarchy or the rich people to stay where they are rather than having to change what they've got.